Ever felt an inexplicable pull or push towards someone? Perhaps echoes from your past lives are whispering, revealing surprising karmic connections in your present. Welcome to a fascinating world where past and present intertwine, weaving the unique tapestry of our destiny. Have you ever wondered why some people instantly feel like family, while others trigger an unexplained aversion? Why certain situations replay in our lives, like a lesson unlearned? These are all echoes from the past, manifestations of what we call karmic connections. So what exactly is this phenomenon? Karmic connections aren't just coincidences or chance encounters. They are deep, energetic bonds formed between souls across lifetimes. Imagine your soul as a traveler, accumulating experiences, knowledge, learning, and making mistakes life after life. And in this endless journey, it meets other souls with whom it already shares a history. These can be relationships of love, friendship, rivalry, family, or even enmity from past lives, now surfacing in our present. The essence of karmic connections isn't about punishment, as many mistakenly believe, but about growth and evolution. They're invisible threads stretching through time and space, helping us complete unfinished lessons, correct old wrongs, repay debts, or strengthen existing positive bonds. Each encounter, each recurring situation is a precious opportunity for our soul to become wiser, more aware, and freer. It's a chance to break vicious cycles or deepen relationships that bring joy and inspiration. Karmic connections aren't a sentence, they're an invitation to awareness. They show us where our attention is truly needed, which aspects of our personality or relationships require healing and transformation. It's not just a mystical concept, but a powerful tool for self-discovery and spiritual growth, allowing us to view our lives from a fresh, inspiring perspective. So, karmic connections are deep threads linking souls across time. But how do we recognize these echoes of forgotten stories in our daily lives? How do we know we're dealing with a karmic person, not just a random acquaintance? Or that a recurring situation is a soul lesson, not just bad luck? Signs of karmic connections are surprisingly diverse, often manifesting intuitively. First, there are those inexplicable, instant reactions to others. Ever met someone for the first time but felt like you've known them forever? That might be a strong attraction, a sense of soul kinship, like finding a long-lost part of yourself. Or the opposite, an instant, unfounded repulsion that defies logic. Your subconscious, your soul, recognizes another soul, and those feelings are echoes of your shared history. Another key indicator is recurring life scenarios and patterns. Maybe you keep finding yourself in similar relationships, facing the same problems, or struggling with the same financial issues, despite your best efforts. That's karma knocking, offering you the same lesson until you learn it. These situations can stem from karmic debts or unresolved past conflicts that require your conscious attention and resolution now. Don't forget innate talents and abilities that seem to come naturally. Why does one child pick up music effortlessly while another excels at complex math? Often these gifts aren't just genetics, but accumulated experience and skill from past lives. Your soul remembers what it did, what it studied, and that knowledge manifests as innate aptitudes that easily flourish in this life. It's your gift, your treasure, carried through the ages. And of course, the famous Deja Vu. That fleeting but vivid feeling that you've been here before or experienced this moment. While Deja Vu has scientific explanations, in the context of karma, it might be a little hello from your soul, reminding you that you're on a familiar path, perhaps completing an important cycle. Listen to these signs. Trust your gut. These echoes of forgotten stories aren't just fantasies. They're beacons guiding you toward understanding the deeper reasons behind your life and relationships. We've discussed how karmic connections manifest as inexplicable attraction or repulsion, as recurring patterns. But what's behind these encounters? Why do these special people cross our path? Understanding that everyone who enters our lives is no accident is one of the most captivating aspects of karma. They're part of our soul's grand plan, its teacher, Companion, mirror. Think of your soul as a student entering the university of life. Each student has a curriculum, subjects to master. These karmic people are our classmates and professors, helping us through these lessons. First, there are lessons that need completing. Perhaps in a past life, you couldn't forgive someone or you caused pain, and that person returns to give you a chance to make amends. This doesn't always mean repeating the same mistakes. Often, it's an opportunity to see an old problem in a new light, show mercy, compassion, or learn to stand your ground. For example, if you constantly encounter people who take advantage of you, maybe your soul is learning to say no and value yourself. Second, there's repaying karmic debts. Sometimes we enter relationships that seem difficult, unfair, but we can't just walk away. This could be an echo of a debt we took on or created in a past life. The goal isn't suffering, but awareness, accepting responsibility and healing. When the debt is paid through forgiveness, understanding, and changed behavior, the connection can either transform or gently end, freeing both souls. Third, there's mutual development and growth. Not all karmic connections are painful. Many are deep, supportive relationships that help us unlock our potential and inspire new achievements. These can be soulmates we travel with life after life, supporting each other, sharing wisdom and joy. These people come to remind us of our strength, our ability to love and create. They're our allies on the spiritual journey. Every encounter, fleeting or lifelong, carries a profound meaning. It's important not just to meet a karmic person, but to realize the lesson they bring. In that awareness lies the key to transformation and true spiritual growth. We've explored karmic connections and how they appear in our lives. Now, the most inspiring part. Karma isn't a sentence, but an incredible opportunity for conscious creation. We're not passive observers of our fate, but active architects of our future. So how can we work with these ancient threads to heal the past and create a life full of harmony and joy? The first and most important step is awareness. Start noticing recurring scenarios in your life and relationships. What lessons keep popping up? What emotions do they trigger? When you see yourself making the same mistakes, stop and ask, what lesson do I need to learn here? What can I change in my approach? Awareness is a flashlight illuminating hidden karmic knots. Next, and this is perhaps the most powerful tool, is forgiveness. It doesn't matter who wronged whom in past lives or this one. Forgiveness isn't excusing others' actions. It's freeing yourself from the chains of resentment, anger, and disappointment. Forgive those who you believe have hurt you, and more importantly, forgive yourself for any mistakes you feel you've made. It can be tough, but forgiveness breaks the chains of old karma, opening the way to healing and new possibilities. Imagine how your soul lightens when you release that burden. Then comes letting go. Once you've acknowledged the lesson and forgiven, it's time to release old behavior patterns, expectations, and attachments. If a karmic connection has completed its cycle, let it go with gratitude for the experience. Don't hold on to what no longer serves you. Letting go is an act of trusting the universe and believing that something better awaits you, something that aligns with your current level of growth. And of course, the most wonderful thing, creating new positive karma. Every word, thought, and action is a seed we plant. Sow seeds of kindness, compassion, love, generosity, and honesty. Help others, be attentive to your loved ones, develop your talents for the good of the world. Live with an open heart and pure intentions. These actions not only improve your present, but lay the foundation for a happy and abundant future. Remember, you're not a victim of your karma, you're its creator. Each day, each choice offers you a chance to change your story, to write a new chapter filled with light and love. And so, our fascinating journey into the world of karmic connections comes to an end. We started with a mysterious call from the past, explored how echoes of forgotten stories manifest in our lives, and understood the deep meaning of encounters with karmic people. We learned that karma isn't fate, but a priceless teacher, offering lessons for growth and development. And above all, we realized that each of us holds a brush and palette to create our own unique karmic story. Remember, your life isn't just a collection of random events. It's a carefully woven tapestry in which the threads of the past, present, and future intertwine. Each soul comes into this world with its own set of lessons, talents, and purposes. And karmic connections are those road signs that help us stay on track, pass our lessons with honor, and unlock our full potential. Don't fear karma. Welcome it with curiosity and an open heart. Every challenge is an opportunity to become stronger. Every encounter is a chance to show love and compassion. Every conscious decision is a step towards creating a brighter and more harmonious future, not just for yourself, but for the whole world. Your journey continues. You are the protagonist of this incredible